can't get enough of that Charisma on Command.
Yeah, you know my G.
Man. How you doing, man?
We back at it, bro.
Chat today, huh?
Got it, man. Read more. This is our book, Charisma on Command,
Charlie
Houpert.
November book of the month, right?
November book of the month, man.
$9.99 on the website, readmorec.com. But the thing is, the craziest thing, like, there's 3 major points. And it's funny because each of us, are examples of it. Energy. I hype the crew up. You know what I'm saying? And then we have the presentation. We have the khakis all the time, and the penny loafers, and just how you do things. And then we have polished, content-rich Chris Colley. Just always come with that conviction. So the thing I like I mentioned, was the energy, the aura. You feed off that. You walk into a room. People are sitting down. People are distracted with their phones. That's a very common scenario. But then you come in and say, hey, put that down. I have something important to tell you. Hey, if you don't put that down, you will never find out what I have to say. You can captivate them. You control where their energy is directed. Having that energy leads into that conviction. And basically, if you don't have presentation, it's not all going to work. So,
and then you go into presentation, you talk about, the greats. You talk about Bill Clinton with the eye contact. If you've seen him, he has the perfect eye contact. He's got the squinted eyes. Then you got the Tony Robbins with the huge gesticulations. He's over here with it. He's over here with it. He's just on, he's on the stage moving and grooving. And then that's all presentation. And I was talking about Cory Booker, this guy, senator of New Jersey. And I was at this event. And he is the main speaker. So everyone's coming here. You got 45, how many people it was coming just to see Cory Booker. And in this moment, Cory Booker decides to pull up a 7-year-old kid and talk about how this 7-year-old kid just marvelously introduced him. He said this kid came up to him and just said, hello, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. How's your day going? And it really just had such an impact on Cory Booker that he decided to start his speech out by bringing up the little kid and giving him a moment of shine. That's called the A-list celebrity effect on you guys. That's one of the charisma. So you combine presentation with energy and with full-on conviction that what you're talking about, that's what makes a very charismatic person.
We've been kicking so much real about the energy that goes into it. What he didn't touch on is the conviction. I don't think either him or Kyle, actually. And conviction is...
we know it. It's your favorite part. That's why we let you
exactly. Have it. And the thing is, it takes so much to become convicted to it, honestly. Because someone once told me it takes 66 days to either break or make a habit. So when I was learning this and was reading my progression through Charisma on Command, I honestly did not know what charisma was. But then finally I started doing it. We go to the mall and we just kind of go talk to that person. Go talk to the security guard. Go ask him a question. Go ask him where's the nearest restroom. Stuff that or last week I was charged to yell at the airport that I love you all. And that's so big. But the thing is, to a charismatic individual such as ourselves, it's nothing because it's the conviction that's within it. So that means taking the proper precautions of standing straight forward to someone, or the eye contact, which is huge, not breaking that. Because once you're charismatic, you have that confidence. It's supreme being, And it's nothing that you're saying that you're better, because there's so many other books, honestly. Many books that we've read in our book club in the past before that we've even set here.
Controlling the environment, hand gestures, upward, outward palms, invites people. Downward, negative, close, inward. It's not inviting. So when you have that conviction and you have the energy, it comes to Kyle's point about presentation. You have to talk about how you dress and the points of that. It's easy for us because we've been around each other for X amount of years.
Yeah,
and we spend a period of time, but this extends to that, to the airport, to be, hey, I love everybody here. Everybody, hey, flight attendant lady, thank you for doing what you do. I'm not on your flight. I'm dropping my friend off, but thank you.
I actually don't even have a ticket.
Right? Things like that, just to make jokes. And to control, make fun of yourself a little bit. Don't ever fully down yourself just to make a point.
And the 3 key points we've touched on, energy, presentation, and conviction. This whole book, there's a lot of different things in here, such as I touched on, like eye contact and positioning of shoulders and different things of that nature. gestures and gesticulations, storytelling. But it all comes back down to those cornerstone three, because you have to be convicted and have to be like, most people are going to tell you you're a fake or a fraud just because, if you have some reservations on how you want to use your charismatic energy, it's so transparent, honestly, good and bad. So you have to be
don't
convicted.
just take our words for it.
Yeah, for real.
What is there, like 50 celebrities mentioned?
Yeah, for real. We
have
have
Will Smith, Tony Robbins.
And once again, charismatic energy is so transparent, for negative or positive.
Oh, of course. You see positive people and you see negative people.
All the
celebrities of all walks of life. They mentioned a bunch in there, and I know on our website www.readmoreco.com we populated a 10 most charismatic people list.
Yeah, with the list,
and that's only accessed through the book club, right?
Yep.
So only $9.99 a month. You get a book every month, and Charismatic Brand's like $14.95.
Yeah.
So that's worth the deal right there.
Exactly.
And we have more books pointing in that direction. We always take suggestions. So just comment below if you like a certain book, or
if you've ever read this before, and list some of the things that you think you found that have been pretty cool to your energy and your charismatic self. So
that's
your charismatic
great fireside chat, right? Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Take care. All right.